Hello, it's Steve, and this is our sustainable journey. It's still raining. It was raining last week. It's raining this week. We've had basically 2 straight weeks of rain. There's puddles everywhere, so we're probably going to be inside today. I had been hoping for a good rain so that we could use this guy. So this is called a box blade. This hooks on the tractor, and what it does is you scrape your driveway. We've got, a mile-long driveway. It goes down there and then around that corner and then around that corner and out to the road. So it's about a mile long, and it's gravel, and you get ruts. So you drag it with a box blade, or there's a land plane. There's lots of different tools you can use. And so you want a good rain, loosens up the soil, or the gravel, so it's nice and easy to go through, and then everything settles all nice. But it just hasn't stopped raining so that I can actually do it. So that's been going on. Then on Monday, the tractor died. So tractor's 4 or 5 months old, something like that, because the battery stopped working. We got a bad battery. So I just picked up the new one, so I'm going to put that in there today so that I can have the tractor. Hopefully it will dry out. I think it's supposed to rain through Saturday, so maybe Sunday I'll actually have a chance to drag the driveway. I just don't want to do it in the rain because I don't have a cab on the tractor, and so that is less than ideal. Because we've had some really bad weather. There were actually tornadoes a few towns south of us, so it makes me a little nervous. All right. So we'll probably play with the worms a little bit today, just because it's so darn nasty and wet, and just even the dogs look miserable just over there trying to stay dry, because it's bad. So let's get some eggs. Let's see what we got. When it was real bad storms, they slowed down production, to only 2 dozen a day, I think, instead of the usual 2.5 to 3. But now they're right back at it again. So we've got 6 nesting boxes, and we've got 4 of them are full, and of course the 2 empties don't have any eggs in them, which means that these ladies are sitting on a bunch of eggs. So, come on, you know what I'm doing. I'm just here for the eggs, not here for you. I know you're trying to hold on to them. Is that it? You good? All right, so she was sitting on 4. Let's see, we got this lady. What are you working on there, lady? Hey, are you preening or are you eating eggs? Let's see. Oh, look at quite a variety here. I know. You're not happy with me. Alright, is that all of them or are there more? That's it. So she was sitting on 5 or 6. Alright. Next. How many are you sitting on, lady? Let's see. 2. 6. Is that it? I don't feel any more. All right, so that's 6. And on to the last one. How many do you have? Jeez. 2. 4. 6. 7. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, and see. Got a full basket. And we got some folks that like to watch. Alright. Come on, ladies. I don't want to hurt you. Come on. Down, down, down. Down, down. Come on, move down. Come on, get down. Get down. There you go. Alright. Oh my gosh. There's always one. There we go. Alright. So they all come running when they hear everybody squawking. They think we're doing something evil. But you can see we have quite the variety. So we've got white, brown, olive. There's Easter eggers too, but they just lay a lighter brown ones, the ones that we have. We're not fans of the olive eggers. I think I've said that before. They all look rotten. People don't like them. I think they're kind of neat, but yeah, they're kind of a weird color. They look like when you hard boil an egg, the yolk gets that green color. That's basically what color the olive eggs are. So we had a couple of those. My favorites are those, that deep brown. They all taste the same. They're all fine. So we will put these in the house and then head out to the barn and do some stuff with worms. So we have 2 barn cats. One, this is Waldorf. He's friendly. Don't worry, he's just shy. And then that's Tom. So we were told that Tom, I'll post a link to the video when we got Tom. Tom was hissing and angry, and apparently he just didn't travel well because he's the friendliest darn cat we have. And he spends his days patrolling the chickens to make sure that they're safe. He doesn't attack them, doesn't go near them. Waldorf, this guy, is a little bit more feisty with the chickens. I think he would like to eat them, but they're bigger than him and they chase him off. Whereas Tom is very passive with the chickens, and he's a good watch cat. So those are 2. We have 7. So Waldorf came with another one, Statler. And if you get that joke, leave a comment. Tom came with Chloe. Chloe, we see her every so often. She lives in the shed. She's very skittish around people. And then we got 3 other black cats a couple months ago, and they live in the shed too. They're also very skittish, so we don't see them very often. We always keep track of when we do, because it's kind of an exciting time. So let's walk over here and we'll see. Oh, I see there's deer. I don't know if you can see that right over. There's the deer. It's hunting season, so I will be getting a deer or 2, and it's really easy to walk outside and get a deer. I love it. So Gypsy and Bree just chilling. They've made a mess, but that's okay. We still love them. Should we go see how close we can get to the deer? Oh, it's a small doe. It's not that exciting. So you can see the driveway. You can see some of the ruts. I put some stone in here earlier, but I didn't have the blade yet, so we just kind of scraped it in place so you can actually see a little bit where I put gravel down. But I need to actually use the box blade on it. Yeah, just a doe. Oh no, I'm sorry. 3. So you can see there's 3 of them. No bucks, nothing too exciting. They're eating what's left of the beans in the field. So, probably a mother and her 2 kiddos. Nothing too exciting. Nothing we want. What is this little gem? A purple spored puffball. Edible puffball. Alright, so after spotting the deer, spotted some puffballs. So there's a few out here. There's a little one. We'll see if those are any good to eat. Cool. It's actually pretty dense. It's kind of like feels like a sponge cake. So, maybe we'll try that a little later. Cool. All right. Back to the driveway. So because of the way I'm on probably the highest parcel of our land, it slopes down. It used to slope, you can see the driveway used to slope that way and over, but they found that it was too steep, and so they created this gradual curve off to the side. I got Waldorf here helping to show you. So because of that, because of it being at the bottom of this hill, we have drainage issues there. So the driveway fills with water. It's not easy to walk up, so you can actually see these ruts get formed. Oh, Tom's coming too. These ruts get formed in the driveway as it drains down here, and they have a culvert in here, and you can see the washes where the water, because 2 weeks worth of rain kind of does a number on things, and so this fills up with water, and so that is why we need to repair the driveway, because this is just going to get worse and worse as we drive over it, delivery vehicles, etc. Because the culvert is over here. Right, so there's where it's draining to over there, and then there's another one that connects it down over there. But you see the water's over there. Like he doesn't get enough water. So we're gonna need to work on that as well. Just one more project this fall. All right. So what I want to do is we have some castings that we sifted a month ago that I think are coming up and due for another sift. So I will grab them and we'll throw them on the sifter again and see what we get. So we have this one sifted, I guess it's only 3 weeks ago. But we've got worms on the lid, worms all over the sides. They're spreading out. So we're going to put this on the sifter. I will just put that in there. Worst case scenario, they get out into the bin. Pull the newspaper off. Any worms they get sifted out. That's the great thing about this sifter is they'll come at the bottom. So I'm not too concerned about them. But we will put aside any worms that we can see easily. All right, and then we'll turn the sifter on. I'll grab my shovel. And we'll sift this and we'll see what we get. See how well they've broken this stuff down even further from before. So you can see that they've already done a good job on the top layer here. But as they've dug in, how much have they broken down? And this is why we do it. To make sure that everything is completely broken down that can be broken down. Because again, there's certain stuff that will take months or just can't be broken down. Metal, plastic, stuff like that will pull out of the sift. But what's great is we'll combine these ones from a week ago with some from months ago, and they'll just work on the stuff in that bin, and we'll just have, after a few months, what's left is stuff that can't be sifted at all, and we'll either put it in our own garden or discard it because it's obviously not something that's ever going to break down, and that's going to happen, or it's something that they don't even like. So you can see a lot of it's going through. So I will finish this and then we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so after 2 weeks, re-sift, we got probably 4 or 5 pounds in here. It's hard to see, but yeah. So then we'll just consolidate a couple of these bins together, and then we'll do it again. So we just keep sifting on a regular basis, and by the end of it, all that's left is weird stuff. So seeds that are impenetrable, or these stupid things. 2 of those are tea bags. I don't even know what that one is. What is that? It's a tea bag. It is a black tea, pure black tea is what it says. Twinnings. Not vermicompostable. So we'll put this back in one of the buckets. We'll combine it with, or one of the bins rather. We'll combine it with one of the other bins, and then we'll just slowly keep consolidating them down until there's nothing left. I want to show you the discards that didn't go through the sifter this second round. I mean, honestly, this stuff looks great. There's a few outliers, chicken bone, probably this I think is going to be either a mango pit. I think that's probably mango pit. Fruit sticker, we'll just pull that out. But honestly, if you look, like, there's maybe, oh, that's another mango pit. This stuff looks great. This would be good in any garden. Little bits of fruit sticker or plastic or something. But that's it. This stuff is fine. And after, you know, another sift, I may just, you know what, toss it out in our garden and call it a day. That's usually what we do with the discards, is use them in our own garden, because honestly, they're fine. It's just not perfectly 1/8" screen, I think is what we have. So, but I'll use it. This stuff is awesome. Because it's got the microbes, it's got everything else. It's just slightly too chunky. So, yeah, I mean, not a single thing wrong with this stuff, right? I mean, there's nothing in there. One thing that we will do is I take a magnet to any sifted castings that we have. Because it picks up, I don't know if you can see this, but that's a little piece of staple, little pieces of staples from tea bags. So out of, you know, 10 pounds of castings, that's what we got. I think that'll be it for today. We talked about a lot. It's probably a long video. We'll see. Anyway, if you like the video, give a thumbs up. If you have questions about the process or life here on the farm, leave a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff about the worms, or other things going on here on the farm. When it's not raining, we'll be able to go outside and do some other stuff. I've got a number of projects that I have to get done before winter, because fall is upon us. So stay tuned. There's always something going on. All right, take care.